Finance Friday is back for season 17, and it's great to kick it off with First Ontario's Chief Risk Officer, Mark Perkins. With students back to school this week, we're tackling post-secondary savings and the ins and outs of RESP withdrawals. Good morning, how are you?
It's great to be back.
This is a phenomenal topic because my family's going through this. My son's going to be going to post-secondary fairly soon, so we've set the RESP years ago, and now we come to the decision of, how do we use it and what should we use it for? So let's start with, as students are getting ready for post-secondary, what's the best way to access RESP?
Well, the first thing is, whether you're a little bit late this year or you're getting in advance of next year, is to understand how the RESP works. So it's primarily split into two different accounts. So the first one is called a PSE, or post-secondary education payment. That's the money that you and your family have contributed to the RESP over time.
Right.
And the other piece is the EAP, or the education assistant payment. That one is a combined of the government grants and any income that you've earned in the RESP. So that could be interest, dividends, capital gains, whatever you invested the RESP in. So the money that you contributed in the PSE was done with after-tax dollars. So you can access that money with no tax implications. The EAP is the one with all the rules. So that money is taxable income in the hands of the beneficiary, which should be a lower tax bracket given they're enrolled as a student. And there's limits. So the first $8,000 can be taken in the first 13 weeks of full-time enrollment, and the rest can be taken thereafter.
Okay.
If you're in part-time enrollment, you can access a maximum of $4,000 for every 13-week period of enrollment. And again, that is taxable income. So you want to have a strategy to spread that out over time and minimize the taxes. So all you need to access your RESP is confirmation of enrollment and an applicable post-secondary program.
So what if your child says, you know what, post-secondary is not for me, I'm going to go into the working world? What happens to the RESP?
So there's a couple of options. The first is you can leave it as is. You can leave an RESP open for up to 36 years. So if they decide to go into the workforce and then change their mind, you can leave that money aside. You may need the money though. So the PSE, again, that's money you put in. You can withdraw that at any time, no tax implications. But if you do collapse your RESP, all that government grant money goes away. They take that back. And then you actually have a third account set up, which is called an AIP, which is accumulated income payment. And that money is taxed at the marginal tax rate plus an additional 20%.
Okay.
But you can defer that and move that money, transfer it into an RRSP if you have contribution room to save the tax implications and still continue to save it for the future.
We have 1 minute left.
Okay.
What can RESP money be used for? Is it just tuition?
No. This is probably the best part of an RESP. You can use it on anything that you can legitimately tie to your education.
Okay.
So tuition, books, accommodations, food, transportation. Like I'm aware of situations where someone got a scholarship for tuition and they used their RESP to buy a car.
Oh, wow.
So really anything that you can tie back to your education can be used for. So it's a great program. You want to do some planning and budgeting to spread it out over the period of your degree. You don't want to use it all up in year one and have nothing left for year 2 and 3. But as always, talk to a financial expert. Talk to your investment company or your financial institution who you've set this up with and see if they have any additional rules in place.
Great information, and you can send any finance questions to Finance Friday at FirstOntario.com. If your question or topic is selected to be covered on air, you'll receive a gift card from First Ontario Credit Union.